You gotta get into the groove.
Hi, this is Leung back with GLIVE. Hope you're doing well and enjoying your week. If you're joining us live, give us a hashtag live. If you're joining us on the replay, give us a hashtag replay. And yes, we are in the middle of yet another exciting week of the Groovathon. And I just remembered, literally just within the last 10-15 minutes, that today is Wednesday, which means that there is no session of Groovathon today. So that's why I'm here, to make sure that you're all caught up, to make sure that you're here as well, and to make sure that you're prepared on what is coming soon. So my question to you: have you been joining us on the Groovathon? If you have, give it a hashtag Groovathon so that we know that you have been joining us. Now, just to give you a recap, at least for this week, on Monday, we talked about Groove Pay. Yesterday, we talked all about Groove Mail. Lots and lots of exciting updates on Groove Mail. Were you there? Did you watch it? Do you know of the updates? If you do, give us a hashtag Groove Mail inside of the comments so that we know that you're as excited as we are to be talking all about this. Now, just in case you somehow missed it, you must watch the replay. Okay, so what you want to do is you're definitely going to want to go back to our Groovathon page, where you're going to be able to see a lot of the latest and greatest information about what's happened, about what is coming up next in the future, and what you may have missed that might be so important. And just so that you know, in case that this is your first time here, in case that you're just joining us, okay, once you're here on this page, you will see that the next event is going to be right here on the screen, embedded right here onto this page. And that is why what you're going to see right here is it says Groovathon day 5, okay? And it's not going to happen today. Once again, Wednesday is the day off for the Groovathon, and it's going to happen on August 26th instead, which is tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern time, okay? If you're here in Southeast Asia like I am, it's going to be about 11 p.m. for you, very similar to me, plus or minus 1 or 2, 3 hours, depending on where you are. Of course, do your own time conversion. But as you can see, the next event is going to be all about discovering the secrets to growing your business even more with the power of Groove Block, with the power of Groove Member, and with the power of Groove Video. Now, notwithstanding, of course, that is the future. If you still need to get caught up, once you're here on this page, what you're going to see right here are a couple of different buttons. The one that you're going to want to see and check out is the one that says See Schedule and Replace View Full Live Stream Schedule by clicking on this white box right over here. Okay, so once you do that, once you click on that, you're going to see this little pop-up box that comes up. It says check out these Groove training sessions, everything that you may have missed, everything that we have archived already, you will be able to catch the replays right here on this screen. Okay, so as you can see, the very first one that kicked it all off last week on Thursday, August 19th. Get your website live today. It was all about Groove pages, all about how to build with Groove pages using Groove funnels, how to build out your own funnel sites, and a whole lot more. If you somehow missed it, you need that step-by-step. Check it out right here. Okay, you can watch the replay both on YouTube as well as on Facebook. On Friday, we talked about how to start making even more profits using Groove Sell as well as Groove Affiliate, the marketplace, funnels, bumps, and more. Once again, you can catch the replay either on the YouTube channel or on Facebook, both of which you can actually find over here. Okay. Monday, we talked about how we were sharing about Groove Pay. Okay, see the better way to accept credit cards. You can catch the replay of that right over here as well. And yesterday, this is the one that you're going to want to definitely catch up on, just so that you know within the first 60 minutes, multiple bombshells were dropped. And I know these Groovathons are very, very long, but once again, keep in mind, if they are not long, if they're not important, we would not actually be sharing this with you, because if it's not important, then we won't be wasting our time sharing it, and we won't be wasting yours either. So every single moment pretty much of the Groovathon is worth all its weight in gold. But just to let you know, if somehow you only have different chunks of time available, the good news is that within the first 30 to 60 minutes, multiple bombshells were dropped. So you're going to get a lot of really big nuggets right here on this page over here on Tuesday, August 24th, the ultimate marketing and automation tool. See how to become an email marketing pro and manage leads, tags, segments, automation, and more in GrooveMail. And yes, even though within the first 30 to 60 minutes, a lot of updates have been dropped, definitely continue to stay through, because Donna Fox gave us a lot of really tremendously valuable training on email marketing, on how to use GrooveMail. And so with all of that, definitely a whole lot more of information that you're going to need to know anyway once you actually start using it. So better than later on not knowing what's going on. Invest the time, learn about it, learn the terminology. What are the tags? What are the segments? What's all the different automations that you can do? Use this as your opportunity to get yourself educated so that you have the chance to ultimately be able to become a GrooveMail pro for yourself as well. All right, so as we also mentioned, of course, there's also some additional things that you want to check out. The rest of the schedules, many of them, in fact, are right here. You'll learn all about how to grow your business with Groove Blog, Groove Member, and Groove Video. On Friday, you're going to learn how to increase your sales and maximize your time with, wow, amazing, Groove Webinar. That's going to be very exciting, right? And then next week, we're going to wrap off with probably another 2 or 3 more days of the Groovathon, in which case you're definitely going to want to learn more about that. As you can see over here, surprise guest as well. So lots of exciting things going on. But before we actually let you go, in case you are somehow just joining us, I will give you a little preview, not the extensive presentation of what Mike and Donna and David Lemon talked about during the actual Groovathon itself. I encourage you to actually watch the entire thing, or at least the first hour or two, because again, lots of important information. But to give you just the gist, a little quick summary, okay? I'm going to read off of a private email that we were sent so that I can actually give you the complete update as what was given to us maybe a few hours prior to the actual live event of the Groovathon. Before the announcement, we weren't supposed to say anything, and so that's why nothing was announced. But this came in the email. It said, thank you for helping us with the early testing of GrooveMail. I have good news and bad news. Okay, the bad news is that the sending of GrooveMail, which is the autoresponders and the sequences that was normally already set up, that was turned off yesterday, okay? Which means that if you had anything set up previously, if you had sequences, if you had welcome emails, different broadcasts, or whatever else, if you were depending on the GrooveMail server, that has been temporarily turned off so that we can get better and, of course, get ready for bigger and better things as well. And with that said, that's where the good news actually came in. The good news is that starting tomorrow, which is actually yesterday, I know a little bit confusing because of the times and everything like that, but it's happened already, okay? GrooveMail will be turned on, which means that it's already been turned on. If you haven't checked it yet, make sure that you check back inside of your account. However, it would only be turned on at this moment in time for upgraded members only. Okay, so in other words, if you are a platinum member, a platinum customer of the Groove program, then this means that this should be turned on for you already. Now, if in the odd case that it hasn't, it probably just means that the turning on of the system is making its rounds. Check back later, okay, in an hour, in 2 hours, today, tomorrow, whatever. The process has already begun for upgraded platinum members, okay, to have your GrooveMail turned on already. Is that good news? Is that exciting? If it is, give us a hashtag yes inside of the comments. So if you need it yet, another reason for you to upgrade. Okay, all the price increases and all the additional benefits and the community bonuses, all of that is not enough for you. If you are upgraded right here, right now, you will be amongst the first. As a matter of fact, right here, right now, you already can, okay, access your Groove Mail. So make sure if you haven't yet already, upgrade. You're going to want to do this anyway before this entire next 7 days, before the month is over. You're going to want to do this before our launch ends, because you are going to save yourself hundreds of dollars in USD. Okay, so you're going to want to do that, but there are some caveats. Okay, however, there will be some restrictions. For example, you need to bring your own SMTP. This is the big one, because you will need to use a third-party service for SMTP for at least a few months, okay, in order for you to send your email. The Groove Mail interface is complete, but we're still having some issues with deliverability as well as the sending pipeline. So this will give you and us a lot more time to work that out. Okay, we will also have more information about the different SMTV services that we're integrating during the actual live stream. So again, make sure that you watch that in full so that you know exactly what we're talking about. And I'm sure many of you are thinking, what is SMTP? What do you mean by bringing on our own servers? What do you mean the Groove Mail service doesn't work, but we can still use it? All of that was explained during the Groovathon. So again, make sure that you watch that. Don't look for shortcuts, okay? Don't look for summaries. You need that full training. If somehow you say you don't have time for it, then you don't have time for this. It's okay. Come back when you do have time. Another caveat, okay? Imports will be delayed to users at least for the next several days or the next couple of weeks, because this is going to be rolled out slowly. Now, during the actual live stream yesterday, an update was given that the good news is that it looks like the import feature will be or may be available sooner than we thought. But as always, at least for me personally, I don't want to overpromise. In fact, I rather underpromise and over deliver. So all I'll just say right now is that regardless of what the email says, regardless of what was said on the live stream, take that with a grain of salt. It will be made available when it's made available. But just so that you know, the import feature is not yet available at this moment. But the development team, they are working extremely, extremely hard to make this feature, as well as all the other ones, available to us. Okay, so make sure that you stay tuned for all of that. In addition, it is going to be released. Groove Mail is going to be released in sandbox mode, which means that it's going to be in testing environment, just like what Groove Webinar is in right now. Okay, that means that we need to please be gentle on the servers and send email again slowly. Okay, finally, it is still considered to be beta, so please report any bugs, any discrepancies, any conflicts in our reporting board portal. This is the best time if you ask me to be a part of the Groove community, right? You don't want to wait until things are all ready. You don't want to wait until things are 100% complete. You want to be around when it's still in beta, when we're still working on it, because you, all of us get to contribute to the software to make it even better, to customize it to the way that we want it to be used. Because when you're giving us feedback now, believe me when I say that the developers, the team, myself included, will look through the feedback and will extract out all the best recommendations and the suggestions. And if the developers don't get the attention, if the attention and the focus don't get to the development team or the executive team or the product specialist team, even if I see it and I see it as a great idea, I will pass that along to the development team to make sure that maybe we have a higher chance of getting that implemented if we feel so strongly about it. Okay, so with that, once again, now is the best time to make sure that you do use it, because this will allow all of us to contribute to make the software, the platform even better for generations and generations of internet marketers to come. And that, my friends, is absolutely exciting to me. Okay, so with all of that, I believe it is also very, very exciting that we have all these things that are going on. So make sure, once again, if you somehow missed the Groovathon, if you somehow missed all of the announcements, the full training on what is available for us right now, go back to our Groovathon page. It's available as well on our YouTube channel. as well as inside of our Facebook groups and pages. It's everywhere, okay? Make sure that you do watch them. If you're watching us on the live stream right now, if you're catching us right now, chances are wherever it is that you're watching us at this moment, you will be able to catch the replay of the Groovathon. Check all the sessions, and especially the one that happened yesterday, almost 24 hours ago, okay, where we talked exclusively about email marketing and lots of exciting discoveries talking about the GrooveMail system as well. Okay, now with the release of GrooveMail, just so that you know, we will also be working on, in fact, we've already released some brand new tutorials on how to use GrooveMail, all the different amazing features, things like how to build a list, things like getting an email address with your own domain name, things like some additional mini courses or list building and lead generation classes that if you want to learn more about those tutorials or whatever else, definitely let us know. If you're interested, you want to make sure that you're the first to get them as soon as they're released, do us a favor, reach out to me personally. If you want to reach out to any executive members of the community, any one of the leaders, or leave a comment. Not always the most ideal because we don't always see the comments, but at the same time, it is good for the algorithm. It's good for you to be seen. It's good for any one of our leaders to be able to catch you as well in case that we somehow miss any one of the private messages that you might send us. But regardless, multiple ways for you to get your voices heard. If you do want to make sure that you get a hold of all these additional tutorials, make sure that you do your own diligence. Reach out to us. Leave comments, send messages, and we will let you know as soon as they're available. Regardless, we will obviously try and help you out as much as possible. So rest assured, we do have your best interest in mind. All right, so with that, that is our exciting GrooveMail updates for the day. So if you are in a hurry, now it's okay for you to go ahead and leave. It's fine. I won't be sad. I'll say bye-bye with a teardrop in my eye. But if you want to stay a little bit longer, we of course want to say hi to just a few of you who happen to be inside of the comments. For example, we have a Facebook user friend saying, Tilly, is it Lace? I'm not sure whether that's your name or whether that's a tag. I'm not sure, but regardless, thank you for joining us. And thank you for sharing this with your friends. We also have Groove Pages Training. Join us, #live. Great to see you. Annie is also here as well. Groove Pages Training as well as Annie are saying #Groovathon because you've been joining us during the Groovathon. Absolutely awesome. And even though we're all in different time zones, Nicholas, for example, he's 2 hours ahead of me, which means that it starts at 1 a.m. his time, the Groovathon, but sometimes he's there still. And as always, we have a lot of dedicated and committed members as well. Nicholas also saying #GrooveMail. We also have Queen Bees join us, #live. Hi, everyone, and great to see everyone in here, giving everyone a virtual hug. Thank you very much, Annie, for doing that. We also have additional friends saying GrooveMail here as well. Nice to see you, Linny, #live. We also have Frank join us, #live, #Groovathon, #GrooveMail. Yep, let's just consolidate and put them all into one. Why not? Thank you, Frank. Nice to see you. Annie is giving us a #GrooveMail as well. #live. I'm excited about the topic. Yes, it's a very exciting topic, and more excitement will be coming very, very soon. I guarantee. Continue to stay with us, Lenny. There will be a lot more cool things on the way. We also have Johnson, I believe, from KL giving us a #live. Lenny is also saying GrooveMail. Love Groove Member, because it is the program helping me to solve my struggle and saving money in my business. In fact, not only GrooveMail, but for those of you who may be brand new, just join us, each and every single one of the Groove apps. Actually, it's so amazing because each and every single one of them will help you in your business. They will help you to save money in your business as well, because if you extract each and every single one of them, there is a paid version of it elsewhere from another company that's probably charging you an arm and a leg every single month. And right now, if you want to get started with Groove for absolutely free, you get a free version of that as well. And of course, if you want to upgrade, you get a platinum version yourself. Plenty of different benefits watch the Groovathon. Not only will you save money, you will also make a lot of it, and you'll also be able to earn a lot of additional respect, additional quality services and bonuses for your business. So definitely watch the Groovathon, read up all about it on our pages if you haven't already. Learn how you not only can save, but also make money at the same time with the Platinum Groove membership. We also have Memory Leung saying hashtag GrooveMail awesome. Renate is also joining us. Great reminder to revisit the trainings. Thank you. You're very welcome, and great to see you, Renate, as well. Jivanjot giving us a hashtag live. Annie is saying it is absolutely great session by Donna Fox. Yes, I absolutely agree. Lots of amazing training, especially if you're starting out, but even if you're intermediate, even if you've been doing, email marketing for 15, 16 years, like me. I was able to learn a lot from that as well. So go figure, okay? A definite educational experience for all of us all around the board. Definitely learn, okay? Definitely continue to check it out. Jivan Jop is saying, love the Groove Mail session. Yes, it is absolutely awesome. We also have Chester saying, wow, Groove Mail is finally out. This is one of the main reasons why I took action in upgrading my account. Totally worth it. It's worth it for Chester. It's worth it for over 100,000 paid members who've also upgraded. And if you haven't already, make sure that you do so. I guarantee it will also be worth it for you as well. Okay. And then we also have Jivanjot saying, glad I'm the Platinum member. And then Facebook user is asking, is the option to have an outside SMTP be permanent? I think this is a great idea for people to have options. I think the best way for you to learn all about SMTP as well as the plans for that is to watch the replay, because everything was covered. And if they're not covered, then of course you can always watch future Groovathons as well as future updates. More updates will be sent to us as time goes on, but as many things, what we notice within Groove, nothing is usually permanent. We always continue to improve. We also continue to make things bigger and better. So just take that with a grain of salt. But when it comes to options, you definitely will have options. Jivanjot is saying, glad I and my friend are Platinum members. Memory Lum is saying hashtag yes. Tarita is joining us. A great hello to you as well, Tarita. And then we have Paul saying it's in sandbox mode. I'm not sure, Paul. Is that what I said? If that's what I said, then the answer is yes. Okay. Annie is saying hashtag proud is Platinum Life member. Or maybe you're saying you're proud to be a Platinum Life member. Great to see you. Tarita is saying hashtag upgrade. iMusic Academy also join us saying yes. Jivanjot is saying, do Google have SMTP services? I think the best way for you to do that, this is a very, very Googleable answer, a very Googleable question. In fact, even if Google does have an SMTP service, if you watch the Groovathon, we actually give you a list of recommended services that you should be using. So once again, if you have those kinds of questions, make sure that you just watch the Groovathon or Google it yourself. You will be able to find a lot of resources out there for you as well. Okay. And then we also have Facebook user saying still in sandbox for me though. Okay. Well, I think we already mentioned that already. So here you go. iMusic Academy is saying, do I still have to use MailChimp to add contacts, or can I collect my new email addresses in Groove? You don't have to use anything. In fact, MailChimp is one of many ways, of course, that you can be collecting email contacts. My advice to you, as I mentioned earlier, is right now, Groove Mail is being rolled out gradually. So every account may have a different dashboard, different interface, different features, or whatever else. Check it out. Try it, okay? The best way for any of you to have answers to any one of these questions is to go inside of your account and just use it. If it works, then it works. It gives you your answer, doesn't it? If it doesn't work, then that also gives you the answer that it doesn't work. Regardless, the best way for you to find an answer is to go inside of your account and get the answer yourself. Queen Bee is also giving us a whole bunch of black hearts, it looks like. Well, it looks white on the actual screen itself, but on the actual dashboard for me, it's black. So I don't know if you're sending me some black hearts or some white hearts. I don't know if it's positive or negative, but thank you very much, Queen Bees, for sending me some love, and love to all the fellow Groovesters as well. Renate, Platinum member. Awesome. Lenny is saying thank you for the sharing. Also, I like how you do your rhymes. I don't know what rhymes you're talking about, Lenny, but if I was rhyming or if I was rapping, definitely it was unintentional. But thank you. I'm glad it sounded good. We also have Jivanjot saying, Renate, awesome. Now it's time to use this powerful tool to build your business and our businesses. Yes, absolutely. This is probably everything that you will ever need in order for you to build $1 million business. In fact, this is what Groove itself, all right, they also use this to build an 8-figure business for the first several months already. So definitely something that is very doable. Another Facebook user saying, hi everyone, good to see updates. Apparently, we also have Sarah saying, are you ready for email marketing? Annie is talking to Sarah. Great to see you and great to meet you, Sarah. Maybe you're one of the Facebook users that we, unfortunately, were not able to see your name on. But regardless, thank you for joining us. Jivanjot is saying, what is this? Smiley face? Something like that, or whatever. Back to you, Annie. So whatever you guys are doing, keep it up. Looks like you're having fun. Facebook user, hashtag GrooveMail, awesome. Jivanjot saying, great Queen's Bee or Queen Bees, aka Annie. Queen Bees is Annie. Thank you for sharing. Lenny is saying, I love Groove member as well. My new membership is still in progress now. Hope to finish it soon. Yes, I'm sure you will finish it soon because Groove member makes it so easy for all of us to create membership sites. Another Facebook user saying, I'm excited to upgrade to platinum. I hear a lot of positive returns. Yeah, for sure. Imagine using the platinum and then being able to consistently make 4 figures, 5 figures, eventually even 6 figures, right? Your return on investment, especially right here, right now, at this moment in time, is the best it will ever be. So if you have not upgraded yet, make sure that you do so very, very soon. Annie is saying, you will love it. I'm addicted to it already. Thank you for sharing. You're welcome. Queen Bee says that the hearts are red. Okay, so apparently StreamYard is colorblind. I see black, the screen sees white. We didn't see red at all. So thank you very much for clarifying, Annie. Okay. Jivanjot is saying, anyone sang the Groove song? The Groove song, if you don't know already, is of course a brand new song from our friend Paul Hoffman, who actually released it. We had the world premiere, I believe, on Monday on the Groovathon, and yesterday we played it multiple times. If you somehow missed it, watch it. Listen to it. The video, actually, I just created a karaoke version of it already. So if you want to follow along with the words, we have that already. And speaking of the Groove song, now is a good time for those of you who actually been watching, right? Yesterday, apparently Donna was talking about how we actually want the Groove song to be sang in multiple different languages. So if you happen to be within our variety of Groove expansion communities, okay, for example, we saw Chester here moments ago, Annie is here, we saw some other friends who speak other different languages. If you guys and gals want to take up the challenge to translate the Groove song into different languages, I think that this would be a perfect opportunity for us Groovesters, regardless of where we are, to get together, okay? And if you want to take on that challenge, I believe for Chester, for example, he's already created a Filipino team. For Annie, she's putting together a Chinese team, a Cantonese team, and we also have different teams set up in languages such as Mandarin, Chinese Mandarin. We also have people who are speaking Japanese, Malay, Indonesian, so many other more, Vietnamese, Thai, we got Mongolian, Russian, we got French, and all these other teams. I think that together we should work as a team collectively to make all these different translations to the Groove song. What do you think? If you're excited about that potential, want to take up the challenge, and you want to help to translate the Groove song, whether or not you speak that particular language, but just to be a part of that team to make it happen, give us a hashtag Groove song inside of the comments, and we will come back to you, either reach out to you or reach out to us. Once again, that's the best way, and let's form a team to do that, because I think that would be a whole lot of fun. Okay, so give us a hashtag Groove song. Jeffrey is saying hashtag live. We also have Alan saying Groove mail for the win. Yes, absolutely. And then Jivanjot is saying sorry for the grammatical error. Embray? I don't know. Maybe is an error. Okay, so regardless, don't worry about it, Jim and Jot. We make errors all the time. I always have a lot of different typos as well, so don't worry about it. And Annie is saying, oh yeah, in addition to Cantonese, she also was interested in forming a Polish team. And from the last time that we talked, I think you also mentioned a Korean team as well, right? So regardless, that is the plan. Okay, for our Groove expansion projects, we're doing translations anyway. We're doing a lot of really cool things. However, for this Groove song, I think that we can uptake the exact same translation teams and do a lot of really cool things with it. It's going to be absolutely awesome, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun for all of us. So once again, give us a hashtag Groove Song if you're into that, if you want to be a part of this, and you're excited about the potential. We want to get all the Groovesters around the world, connect all of us together with the power of the internet, power of music, power of the Groove community. All right, so with that, that is all that I have for you here today. On behalf of the entire Groove community and myself, I want to thank you for staying with us and watching this update. If you somehow missed it, okay, I encourage you to rewind, watch this replay all over again, because we talked about Groove Mail as well as some additional exciting things. But more importantly, make sure that you do watch that replay of the Groovathon about Groove Mail, because that's where you're going to get a lot of the specific details that many of you might be wondering about. All right, so with that, that is all that I have. Take action right now. Let me know if you have any questions, and I will see you on the inside.
You gotta get into the groove. You gotta get into the groove.